little hiccup. Colorado's handled his own defense well, but here's a prayer, and it's not going to be answered. Dylan Villeneuve was there. Bumped from behind by Daniel Brunker as he tried to make the catch. And it appears there's no call. It'll be Brown's disc and carry, working his second semifinal of the day with Mitch Dengler, Jonathan Monforti, and Steve Wong. Brown going downwind, Adeyemi with the speed, but he can't get there.
Where you'll see the other Cup defenders completely turning their back to the thrower and just trying to scan the nearby perimeter for the closest threat.
Brown looking to attack in transition. Villeneuve with the disc marked by Tatum. Villeneuve's been an important player for this Brown team. If I'm remembering correctly, he had a Callahan in the second half of their win over UNC at Easterns, but that swing floats. There is a foul on the throw, and it appears this will come back to the grad student Ned Dick. Observer confirms the foul. And that's an interesting call right there.
Interesting in what way?
Well, the defender certainly had some position and was stepped into.
Question was he violating Ned Dick's disc space?
That's why it was interesting, because I'm not sure. Foul was upheld, though. Solomon Rushmeyer-Bailey. Marked by Connor Tabor and got a little too cheeky, but a foul called. And it appears this one's coming back. Throw intended for Dick. And Mitch Dengler having a word with a couple players in the ed zone.
Awful handsy. I didn't see a grab. Back to Rushmeyer-Bailey.
If Jay Billis was here, he might have called that a hook and hold. There's Ned Dick for the Brown break. We're back on serve, even at 4. Lightly. I mean, this was not a national caliber team, let alone a semis team at the start of the season. They were a middle of the pack regionals team.
And that's just a testament not only to Cryer's coaching and the rest of the coaching staff's guidance, but the commitment of the rest of the team to trust their guidance and improve. An unfortunate turnover there from the Mama Bird offense working downwind.
Low throw dug out by Randolph. Downfield, this is Griffin Ko. Another tight space catch, but Brown looking sure-handed right now, Ian.
They are more than content to just play little handler dominator sets at the front of the stack.
Throw a little bit ahead of the intended target, but there appears to be a call, and there's a pick signaled. Not sure that'll change this from being a turnover out of the hands of Rushmeyer-Bailey.
Monitor, tap it in.
It will be Colorado's disc. Isaac Chesler, the lefty, launches. Great peel-off defense by Randolph, and he makes the catch look routine with Tatum closing in. And then a hand block. Rushmeyer helping to incite the drop from Tatum. Ken No has evolved into a really important player for Brown as well. That's a beautiful upwind throw. Sitting that disc, floating it into the breeze. Randolph started playing Ultimate in the 4th grade in Seattle at Seattle Country Day School. Said he started throwing a little bit before that because his older brother also started playing in the 4th grade. His brother's 3 years older than him. He also played soccer, basketball, track, cross country, but he always loved Ultimate. Said he decided around 6th grade that Ultimate would be his main sport in high school. He also ran track in high school, but focusing on Ultimate. Ran the 100, the 200, the 4x1. When Randolph came in as a freshman last year, it was him and North Carolina's Liam Searles-Bose, who we'll see later tonight, that just had tremendous hype, and we might as well see them match up against each other tomorrow if Brown and Darkside can prevail today.
Well, how about this matchup between Randolph and Quinn Finer? Just trading blows, trying to get any inch of separation in that break space and that small handler cut space just in front of the thrower.
Non-contact sport. Calm down. Keep our hands towards ourselves. Go,
There is no observer more respected in Ultimate than Mitch Dengler, and because of that, he gets away with charming witticisms like "keep your hands to yourselves" out there on the field.
Everyone's been dealt their fair share of Dengler justice.
Randolph leaping, and he landed in! Brown, after trailing 4-3, broke downwind to tie, really making resets difficult. That's the type of throw that potentially could open things up. But Chappell rushed it just a little bit, and Villeneuve with the intelligent peel-off.
There's a reason they trust him to be out there in that break side wing-esque position of that zone. He's got the athleticism to go in and sneak in and challenge the grabs like he did on Finer's grab earlier on, and then he's got the ultimate IQ to peel off and protect his space and earn blocks.
So the issue is he's coming into you, but you're extending. You have to have some time. Right? Your arm is extended. Your arm is extended. So foul, okay. Coming on one.
On 40 has been busy, settling the dispute between Hecht and Larson. Great atmosphere here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Sports Complex. The stands are almost completely full. That disc floats over Hecht and lands incomplete.
That's a Sports Center top 10 nominee caliber block. Hecht is there with no time to spare.
And he just grazed it.
Full extension, shoulder height, gets a fingertip on that disc.
This disc is coming back in bounds. Villeneuve reads it. He was a foot shy.
They blew a lead against Cal Poly Slow.
Brown got a piece of that one. It was Griffin Ko might have nicked it with his foot. And now Brown going downwind with a chance to take half. Hecht crossing over again with Randolph out there. Got a sense of how important these two guys are. Never a doubt Hecht would run that one down. Griffin Ko. Back to Randolph. Here's Dick. And Randolph lost his defender, Finer, who made a call.
The crowd quite unforgiving. In case you can't make that out at home, the chant is "You fell down," implying that Quinn Finer just happened to trip and there was no illegal contact involved.
Good work by the crowd.
Ultimate heckling is some of the best heckling in sports, isn't it, Evan?
It's unparalleled. No other sport heckles like Ultimate. Here's Hecht. Randolph. Just a few yards out to Dick. Randolph so tough to guard in the small spaces as Brown takes half 8-6.
Again, those downwind shots just becoming harder than one might anticipate to calculate and execute perfectly. There was still room for Brewster to be led further into the back of the end zone. Of course, our viewpoint in hindsight are 2020.
All inside. All inside.
There's a travel called and then a violation on the restart.
So you, in the first 2 seconds you got, so we're installing two.
Mitch Dengler presiding in orange.
Still inside. Still inside.
Oh, goodness gracious, how did Ned Dick make that catch? We're gonna need to see a replay of this one.
We're good, we're all good, we're all good.
Off his hand, off his nose, no problem.
And that only stays up in the air because that disc is traveling in the upwind direction. You get that little bit of air underneath it while the disc is still spinning, and it stays afloat.
This is Villeneuve. It's almost as if that throw could have gone to any of 4 Brown players.
Well, you know that they are at the front of the stack trying to reset to that shallow space at the inside of the front of the stack on the break side. That's the area they're targeting because they're just, simply put, are physically not defenders in that space.
Can Colorado do something with their marks to prevent that inside break, or does that just leave the around too vulnerable?
I wonder if they think about changing the 4, even if that doesn't get us to 15.
Not going to help the Mama Bird cause with that giveaway. I tell you, if Brown can punch this in upwind, it'll feel a little bit like the nail in the coffin. Obviously, some more work to do. Looking for Villeneuve into traffic, and he rises up, and he's in the end zone. Brownie in motion. Well, rest goes both ways. Colorado got a breather as well.
Go kids, go kids!
And Mama Bird's final throw of the point was a little bit off, and that was all Adeyemi needed to break it up. Now he's taken off deep. The swing to Dick. Randolph. Taking the under for Villeneuve. Launching. Oh, what a read. Brown is running away with this thing, Ian. Michael Chen hauls in the score. It's 12-7, Brownie in motion. That's a tough swing, and it sails on Atkins. I mean, this is the right idea, it's just difficult to execute it.
When he releases it with that inside-out edge and exposes that inside edge to the wind behind him, the wind is always going to push it and pick it up.
Pick called, stops play.
Come in on one, Cole.
John Randolph on the sidelines this point, as is Hecht.
Violation. I like that drill. I like those 30 yards.
Randolph, Dick, and Hecht relaxing in the shade. Shade, a coveted commodity here in Texas this week. That's a drop by Villeneuve. Tatum coming to Boulder from Hawaii, and he launches deep. And that's great defense from Dylan Villeneuve, who got there first. with Alex Atkins approaching.
Tatum wasting no time looking deep, and you don't want to test Dylan Villeneuve. He had time to wind up and slap that as he leaped.
Villeneuve lets it rip. Griffin KO in pursuit, and he dropped it.
KO just wants to keep savoring this semifinal beatdown for a little bit longer.
High release flick. That's a cheeky throw, but it's too far for the chasing Jason Atsuki.
My boy, shoot. Around. Yeah, ball. Inside,
Brown
ball.
70 yards away
Inside.
from clinching a spot in the final.
Shoot to your hot. Shoot to you.
Great dump defense there by Jason Atsuki. A product of the Denver youth scene, coached by,
That disc lands incomplete.
coached by observer Jonathan.
Another high release. Oh, so close, but Atkins could not connect with Tatum. And it's Brown's disc, another chance for Brown to close it out.
Well, you can tell both of these teams are playing a little looser, taking a few more opportunistic shots, understanding that the outcome here is not in doubt.
How about that recovery from Brian Shan?
You're on, Atkins, you're on.
Brown University, Ian,